guys, welcome to the new video. I tried to come out with some music to my intro, but I don't have time for this, okay? I record this very fast. Guys, welcome to the new video. Today I'm gonna be watching, President Joe Biden, okay. Check it out, link in the description of this channel, funny stuff. He agreed that I can react to a couple of his videos, so thank you, man. Okay, let's watch this shit. Okay.
The best character is the wood Matthias, in my opinion, and not only because it's very similar to the channel's avatar. It can also change its gender at the beginning of every turn.
Oh, that's funny.
15 points by connecting different followers to your character and the coalition that you have built around your character. Using the microaggression cards, you can call your opponent's coalition buildings, and if you're on the receiving end of those microaggression cards, you can use a virtue signal card to remove it. There are also several special cards and plot cards that can mix the game up and synergize well with
That's nice. He created this game or
the
not?
cards, names, effects, and illustrations are honestly
Oh shit.
make you laugh out loud the first few times you would run into them. And despite the game's satiric nature, it has good and sound game design mechanics behind it, which makes it a viable game you can play more than once just for the novelty. Go check out the link in the description if you want to get it for yourself and help the channel out in the process.
That's cool.
Enjoy the video.
That's very.
Tell you what, I'm so darn proud. And those poor people who have lost, anyway.
Oh shit. Let's go. Come on, man.
An effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
COVID has taken this year, just since the outbreak, it's taken more than 100 years. Look, here's the lives, when you think about it.
If you couldn't get it done after Sandy Hook, why should voters give you another chance?
Because it got done before. I'm the only one up here who's ever beat the NRA.
For America to get back up on its feet and once again fight for the proposition that we hold these truths to be self-evident. Sounds corny. Not a joke. Think about it. We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women were created by, you know the thing. You know how we talk about it. Are we the people? Folks. endowed by
Folks.
the Creator, certain in
Folks.
Christ. They don't call Super Tuesday for nothing. By the way, it's my little sister Valerie, and I'm Joe's husband. Oh no, this one. Oh, you switched on me. This is my wife. This is my sister. They switched on me.
It's not that they don't want to help. They don't know quite what to do. Play the radio. Make sure the television, make sure you have the record player on at night. The phone. Make sure the kids hear work. I have
Oh,
more
shit.
people supporting me in the black community that announced for me because they know me. They know who I am. 3 former chairs of the Black Caucus. The only African American woman that ever been elected to the United States Senate. A whole range of people. My point is true. That's not true.
Oh shit. Joe, come on.
We choose unity over division. We choose science over fiction. We choose truth over facts.
I think he is old and he, have some memory issues, That's
I just have one thing to say.
my diagnosis. Yeah.
All right.
Seriously? This is fun. Joe, this is fun.
I'll tell you what, if I had the talent of any one of these people, I'd be elected president by acclamation. South Carolina's going to determine who the next president of the United States is going to be. You really are. You're the ones that sent Bill Clinton to the presidency. You're the ones that sent Barack Obama to the presidency. And I have a simple proposition here. I'm here to ask you for your help. Where I come from, You don't get far unless you ask. My name's Joe Biden. I'm a Democratic candidate for the United States Senate. look me over. You like to see, help out. If not, vote for the other guy. Give me a look, though, okay? That's all I really got to say to you. I got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. I'm looking at the clock down here.
Mr. Vice President, thank you. Thanks for your time. Please come back in less than 13 years, sir.
All right, Chuck. Thank you very much.
All right. It's Chris, but anyway.
No,
Oh,
I
shit.
just did Chuck. I tell you what, man, these are back to back. Anyway,
No, it's
I don't know how
okay.
you do it early in the morning, too.
Safe travels on the campaign trail. Thank you, sir.
Are you at all concerned, as Trump said, that we cannot let the cure be worse than the problem itself?
We have to take care of the cure. That will make the problem worse no matter what. Do that. Why
Okay.
doesn't he just act like a president? That's a stupid way to say it.
You know,
I guess,
Donald
but
Trump
I
was
really
asked
wish
us.
he- Sorry.
Go ahead.
No,
He looks like he is likable guy, okay? I don't know him,
I just can't figure the guy. It's
and
like-
I'm not living in
it's like
America,
watching
so
him.
I don't care, you know, about politics.
I
But
shouldn't have said it that way. It's like
It
watching.
feels that way. I want to ask. I want to.
yeah,
It's okay. I want to ask you.
No, I have not talked to any individual. Excuse me.
You know, you're supposed to cough into your elbow. I don't know, sir. I learned that actually covering your White House.
That's,
That you
no, actually, that's true, but fortunately I'm alone in my home, but that's okay.
All right.
I agree, you're right.
it's kind of old school to do it with your hand. Do it into your elbow. You're supposed to.
okay.
With the greatest advantage in this race. You've been the vice president. You weren't burdened down by the impeachment trials. Or in the participation. So how do you explain the performance in Iowa, and why should the voters believe that you can win the national election?
It's a good question. Number one, Iowa's a Democratic caucus. Have you been to a caucus? No, you haven't. You're a lion, dog, face, pony soldier. You said you were, but you're...
Well, Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden is getting attention for using a teleprompter before answering a voter's question.
He looks very old. I don't know how old he is, but he is old.
For a union today, and I would like to know, what will your administration do to help give them that chance? Thank you.
Move it up here. You know, there used to be a basic bargain in this country. Workers shared in the wealth their work helped create.
You know, you're used to seeing your political leaders be able to do the Q&A off the cuff.
Look, one of the things that that I think is really important is that we somehow put that back on. Somehow that we're in a situation where we work together. In addition to that,
Okay.
we have to make sure that we are in a position that we are. Well, let me go the second thing. Unlike the
Okay.
African American community, with notable exceptions, the Latino community is an incredibly diverse community with incredibly different attitudes about different things. Well, people
Okay.
underestimate the impact on the mental health of people who now everything is complicated. Not only is the healthcare piece, but people don't have a job, people don't have anywhere to go, they don't know what they're going to do. And a lot of people you have unnecessarily, now we have over 120 million dead from COVID. That has caused carnage on our streets.
Okay.
150 million people have been killed since 2007 when Bernie voted to exempt the gun manufacturers from liability. More than all the wars.
This is like in school. He's. Can I talk, teacher?
You get a tax break for a racehorse. Why in God's name couldn't we provide a $8,000 tax credit for everybody who has child care costs? It would put 720 million women back in the workforce. It would increase the GDP, to sound like a wonk here, by about 0.8%. It would grow the economy. I watched what happened when the kids
I think someone gonna help him around. Someone's helping him
when I was vice president, they
now.
wanted the Hill to go into those neighborhoods. All those congressmen were like, "No, I'm not here. I'm not here. Don't tell them I'm around." I saw that made me aware when I was in law school, proudly for Holloway, proudly proudly for your dad, first African American state senator in the state of Delaware. Everything about. And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand and it get hot.
Don't touch me.
I got hairy legs that turn
Oh, shit.
blonde in the sun. And the kid
Okay.
used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again.
Okay.
And look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
Okay. That was fucking strange.
And he talked about put notes up on my mirror when she wants me to, where I shave, to get messages across to me. Who in fact talks about division, person who does not focus on unity. Round the valleys that unite us, the faith that together I have absolute faith. Together we can begin to repair this nation. Together we can work toward racial justice, economic injustice, climate change. Together we can restore America's mandate to be a nation of immigrants, because in the faces of dreamers and new arrivals, we see the grandparents streaming onto Ellis Island, ours and Jill's as well, their veins bulging. Close your eyes and remember the picture on television, and put the future within our reach, where states that, you know, look, whatever state of life you're in, you can make a difference.
Yes.
And, you know, I just think that it's, you know.
To work for McDonald's to get 3 cents to 5 cents more. Of the Fortune 500 companies, over 350 make you sign an agreement. If you come to work for them, you'll never discuss the wage you make with another employee, or you get penalized. Why? So you're doing the same job he's doing and you're doing, and you're getting paid less because you're a woman. They don't want anybody to know about it. And the third thing is, last year alone, $1.2 billion in overtime was denied for hourly workers who are not unionized. $1.2 billion. So you go ahead and you stack spaghetti sauce at a store and in a supermarket. You control the guy or the woman who brings out the carts on a forklift. What happens? They make you management. You can't get paid overtime. And you see it happen with labor as well. So the bottom line is, I'm for you because America needs you to grow. We need. So please, help us get out the vote. Go to iwillvote.com/MI. In Detroit, more than 20 years. Look, you have
Oh shit.
20 early voting centers. They're open now all across the city. Open 7 days a week on Election Day. It's a one-stop shop. We talked a lot about with the governors about what the immediate needs are. We're going to employ the Defense Reconstructed Act to be able to go out there and dictate companies build and do following things. We need much more testing. We need much more masking. We need gloves. I asked the East to go, and asked the National Governors Association through the Governor Cuomo and the ones on the line, said, let us know what the shortages are.
Oh, this is very long video.
You know, there's during World War II, you know, where Roosevelt came up with a thing that, you know, was totally different than he called it.
Okay, I'm gonna finish because I must. I'm cooking there, so sorry.
This is the most consequential, not because I'm running, but because who I'm running against. This is the most consequential election in a long time. And the character of the country.
I think he has some mental, not issues, but he forgets things. Things.
Georgia, we're going to find ourselves in a position where.
Because he is old, you know.
Trump gets elected, we're going to be in a different world. And so here's the deal. One of the things that
Here's the deal.
is that keep in mind, although they're going to vote on Barrett, I think today.
I wanna live in America. Seriously, this is my dream.
Former Vice President Joe Biden joins us right now. Good morning, Mr. Vice President. Thank you for joining us.
Where's all this? Where is it? What's being done in other countries so we could be, in fact, observe, see when things were coming, how things were moving. And if that's the case, it's the case. But we cannot let this, we've never allowed any crisis from the Civil War straight through to the pandemic of 17, all the way around 16. We have never let our democracy take second fiddle. We can both have a democracy and elections and at the same time correct the public health. We put people in China. We did a whole lot of things, and we got a very detailed breakdown on this
Okay.
by a briefing to the Trump administration when we transitioned out of office. But the president dismantled almost all of that, and he drastically cut the budgets for the CDC. He drastically cut the budget for the anyway. So
Anyway.
Mr. Vice President, thanks for your time this morning.
thank you, George.
Oh.
Good luck to you, man.
My name's Joe Biden. I'm Joe Biden's husband, and I am Kamala's running mate. You all think I'm kidding, don't you?
Folks.
Joe Biden!
Obama.
Joe Biden!
Obama can speak publicly. He don't hear.
Joe Biden!
Come on, Joe.
I was there. I stood up, and I was counted. Without further delay, I am so honored to introduce the next President of the United States, Senator Kamala Harris.
Whoa. She says president or vice president? Because I don't listen. I'm hungry. I think people who vote for Biden votes for Kamala, yeah? I think this is just my stupid thoughts. I don't live in America. I want to live in America. This is my dream.
Secondly, we're in a situation where we have put together, and you guys did it for our the President Obama's administration before this. We have put together, I think, the most extensive and inclusive voter fraud organization in the history of American politics. But all kidding aside,
The First Lady to be told me she holds them for you.
yes, she does, but not with she and Kamala become friends. But all kidding aside, it's a matter of the thing. We are simpatico on our philosophy of government, and simpatico on how we want to approach these issues that we're facing. And so I don't have, and when we disagree, it'll be just like, so far it's been just like when Barack and I did. It's in private. She'll say, I think we should do A, B, C, or D. And I'll say, I like A, I don't like B and C. And it's okay. And like I told Barack, if I reach something where there's a fundamental disagreement we have based on a moral principle, I'll develop some disease and say I have to resign. We don't have that. We haven't, and we discussed at length our views on foreign policy, on domestic policy, on intelligence. And the great thing is she has a background in the Senate on intelligence, the Intelligence Committee. She has a background in the Senate on a whole range of things that are going to be pertinent to what we have to do. But it's going to be, I think so much is going to be incoming, Jake. It's a matter about who takes what when.
I don't need to tell you, Mr. President-elect, that the NAACP...
Yeah, I think people who vote for Biden votes for Kamala. This is not funny stuff. Some of those stuff was funny, but like I said, he is very old guy, you know. I'm not supporting him because I don't know his program, and I'm not supporting Trump because I don't know his program. Whatever, but I just watch this stuff. It's entertainment. This is very not funny stuff, but I'm glad that I watched this. Okay, thank you for watching. Check it out, channel link in the description. Okay, and subscribe to my channel. I upload every day video, and I promise you guys, at the next week I'm gonna react to the Snyder Cut, because I don't watch Snyder Cut. I wanna watch in the next week on this channel. Okay, thank you. See you on the next video.